guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would share with you some great start. I got hair straight into my mouth. This is a great start. Strong start to this video. Let's start that again. So today I am going to be sharing with you some tips and some tricks and some hacks, or whatever the heck you want to call them these days, for bedtime routines, because it's really important to have a bedtime routine. I've been reading up recently that it's actually really good to kind of make sure that your routine is basically the same every single night. I mean, that's kind of what the meaning of a routine is, but that's just what I've been reading. So I put together a few tips that I think would help you kind of create a great bedtime routine. It's going to help you get a better sleep, especially for those who are struggling to get a good night's sleep right now. This might be really helpful. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I think a really great way to start getting into having a bedtime routine is to set your alarm 1 hour before you have to go to bed. That way you get notified. If you plan to be in bed and being asleep at 10 p.m, then setting your alarm for 9 o'clock means that at 9 o'clock you can start doing a list of different things that are going to help you wind down, get really relaxed, and get totally ready for bed. The next thing while you have your phone on you is to set an alarm for the next day if you require alarm. I really wish I could be one of those people that just like wakes up at the same time every day without an alarm. I used to do that probably about 6 months ago and I miss it. It was like 7:30 a.m. every day. Without a doubt I would be awake, and that's not the case anymore. I like to sleep a lot longer, so I would hopefully maybe be able to get back into that kind of routine. But if you need to set an alarm, and then also swipe up on your phone if you have an iPhone. I'm not sure what it is on Android, but set your phone to do not disturb. I set my phone to do not disturb every single night. It gives me a chance to actually get through the night without having to wake up to like the dings and the vibrations of getting emails and texts and everything from people that are on the other side of the world to me that are awake while I'm trying to sleep. And it just means I'm going to be uninterrupted while I am getting myself ready for bed and while I sleep. The next thing to do is ditch the digital. It is that time of the night, if I can get my words out today, it is that time of the night to switch off the TV, put away your phone, your tablet, shut down your computer. Actually, does anyone actually ever shut down their computers? I don't remember the last time that I intentionally shut down my computer without actually having to do like a computer update. I always just close my laptop and put it to sleep. Does anyone actually shut down computers anymore without actually needing to do an update? That's a really great question, because I can't remember the last time I was like, I'm gonna get off my computer and I'm gonna shut it down now. No, I just closed the lid, but close enough. It's time to get off all of the technology, because if you are on your computer or watching TV right up until you go to sleep, it's actually gonna cause you to have a terrible sleep. And it's so nice to have a digital detox sometimes. So give yourself a 1 hour digital detox every night. You will find that you will become so much more relaxed. It'll give you a chance to get away from the technology and you'll have a much better sleep because of it. Another thing that I like to do, especially if I am still racing around in my mind with everything that I need to do the next day, I need to get it out of my system. So I write a to-do list, I plan my next day. If you find that you're cool with that and you don't really need to plan the next day, then do that. I don't have to do this every night. It's just some nights if I'm still totally overwhelmed with what has to be done the next day, and there's no point stressing about it at nighttime because there's nothing that you can do towards those tasks at nighttime. The best thing to do is to get it written out. I like to write my to-do list, and the best part is that when I wake up in the morning, my to-do list is already written and I can just start working on all of those tasks. So if you really need to kind of get some thoughts out of your head, write it down, plan your next day, and then stop thinking about it. That way you won't go to bed with all of these thoughts of, oh my God, I have to do this tomorrow, I have to do this tomorrow, I have to do this tomorrow. As you're falling asleep, it'll be already out and you can just calmly fall asleep. Another thing that I like to do is to tidy something up. I like cleaning. Cleaning makes me happy. I have read some comments from you guys where people are like, I hate cleaning. It's not my favorite thing and I hate doing it and I need a lot of motivation to do it. But for me, I love cleaning. I find it so satisfying when something is clean. I'm like, I've achieved something. I've done my chores. I've been well behaved. I feel good about myself when I clean. And then on top of that, my space just feels so much better and the energy feels great. So you don't have to do like a full house clean, but maybe just wiping down the kitchen benches, you know, putting away the blankets or the pillows on the couch, or, you know, cleaning up your desk. It just gives you a chance to feel like you've done something, to finalize what you are working on for the day. And then that way you're gonna wake up in the morning and have a really great clean space. And that's like the best part. There's nothing worse than waking up or coming home from being out to like a really messy house, and I hate it when I do that. So it's kind of nice to keep tidying things as you go, so that way you've always got this nice space to walk into. The next thing to do if you have time within that hour is to shower. If you would find that you don't have that time, do all that stuff earlier in the evening. I sometimes leave showering right up to before bed. Sometimes I do it earlier in the evening, but I shower twice a day. I don't know if that's like a clean freak thing, but I like to shower in the morning to feel fresh, and I cannot go to bed without being nice and clean. Like I can go out like at nighttime and go out partying and I'll still come home and have a shower because I just like to go to bed being clean. So I would like to shower in that time, even if it's just a quick rinse off to kind of get the day off me. I will do that, and then I'll brush my teeth. And my favorite part of every night is getting into super comfortable pajamas. There's just nothing better than feeling fresh and clean and getting into comfy pajamas, because then I start to feel like I'm really winding down for the day. I think another really important thing to do in the evening is to reflect on your day. I did say in my Change Your Life in 1 Hour video that it's really important to be grateful for the things that we have in our lives. There is a song that I have been listening to recently, and the lyrics go, it's not having what you want, it's wanting what you have, I think, which I think is such a great like quote. That's an awesome quote. It's about wanting what you already have and not what you don't have. I don't even know I can't remember what I just said. Anyway, I think it's a great quote, and it's about taking time to pick out the really great things in your day. Just pick 3 things. That's like a really great way of practicing gratitude, picking out 3 things each day that you're grateful for. You can do it in the morning and the evening. And even if you have a really, really crappy day, there's still going to be some good in a crappy day. So make sure you pick out the good things, let the negative go, and then that way you can finish your day on a really positive note and you'll go to bed feeling so much better. The next thing, which I think is super helpful, is to use some essential oils like lavender. I really love lavender. Lavender. I think it's really soothing, and it's definitely a great scent for winding down and for like going to sleep. It's a very relaxing scent. So there's 2 ways that I like to use this. I'll either like pour some drops of like the essential oil onto a tissue, and I'll place that tissue like in my bed, under my pillow, on my pillow, in the pillowcase, somewhere in the area of the pillow. Or I will put it into a little bit of water in like a spray bottle, and then you can go and spray the pillows, and then you'll have that nice scent, and it's super relaxing, and I love lavender. I think that's a really nice way. If you've got other scents that are really relaxing for you, you could do that as well, but if you haven't really played with essential oils before, I think lavender is a really great place to start for like relaxation and soothing. Something else that I like to do is to take like a glass of water or a bottle of water onto my bedside table with me, or anything that I would need in the middle of the night. I hate waking up and having to get up and like especially going to the bathroom. I think that's like the most annoying part of waking up in the middle of the night, is going to the bathroom. But if I'm lucky enough that I don't have to, I'd like to keep water or anything that I will need when I wake up, so that I don't have to walk to the other side of my apartment to get whatever it is that I need. It's just easier if you take it with you into your bedside tables, and then that way if you wake up, it's right there and you don't have to get out of bed and like heavily interrupt your night of sleep. And the last thing I have to share with you is that if you find that you still have a little bit of time before going to sleep, but you're not getting out your phone or your computer or your laptop or the TV, because we put that away, we're not going back to that, is to read. And this is great for me because I feel like reading is really good for you. Magazines, books, whatever, it doesn't really matter, but reading I feel is good for you. But I also really don't like reading, and reading is boring and it puts me to sleep. So if I want to go to sleep, I'm going to fall asleep because I don't like it, but I feel like I'm also doing something that's really good for you, because I feel like it's good for your vocabulary. And there's a bug in front of me. and I feel like it's good for you. So kind of get the best of both worlds. I know some people out there love reading, which means it's great. You get to love reading, but reading puts me to sleep, which is great because then I'm gonna fall asleep. So yeah, those are the few tips that I have for getting yourself a night or bedtime routines for a much better sleep. I really hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have any other suggestions and things that you find are really helpful for your bedtime routine and that help you get a much better night's sleep, then please leave them as a comment down below. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed so that you can join the family of super organized people here on my channel. And I wish that was true, but I'm seriously not as organized as my channel makes me look. But I really enjoy trying to be organized. I think that's the key here, is trying to be organized. I find that it's very fun, not exactly some organized freak. Anyway, besides the point, yeah, if you would like to watch my last video, it is up the top here. If you would like another one of my organization videos, I will leave it down the bottom, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! This piece of hair is the most annoying hair on my head. Because it's my natural hair. My natural hair is really short, and I put it behind my ears, and then it gets this kink when I straighten it, and it just doesn't blend, and it doesn't do anything. It's the worst piece of hair on my head. I hate it. I just wish it would go away. It's very, very annoying. So I'm always touching my hair and fiddling and trying to fix my hair. So I'm sorry that I do that, because it's annoying me that I do it. So if it's annoying you, I'm sorry, because it's annoying me.